Drop a like if you're here early, guys. You don't see it, that's 4 punches, so it goes. So 4 punches. All in quick succession. What's up, guys? Everybody hit that like. Shout out Baz, shout out Blue, what's up? Thank you, Lizzie. Baby, take the morning off. No morning. No mourning. We only want to mourn the dead. Sorry, Blue. I know you understand, buddy. We don't want to, remember, everything's association. So we don't want to associate with bad people. The Proverbs 1, the dangers of bad association. Proverbs 2, true wisdom cries out publicly. Yes, yes, yes. Shout out, Baz. Let's go. Lizzie, if you're on here, you have to change that comment for morning. We're not in morning. Let's go, guys. It's because she loves you, Blue. She's got 10 kids. I think she might try to tell me something. Oh, we're off already. Let's go, guys. Hit that like. Drop a like in the comment. Everybody drop a like in the comment, guys. We've got a short live this morning, and we'll be back. We'll be back about 11 o'clock again. We're getting these numbers up. We're going to put the time in. We're going to put the time in, guys, every single day. Let's go. Let's get set up. Hope everyone's having a great time. It's a great time to be alive. Everybody drop a fire emoji in that chat if you're loving it. If your life is on fire in a great way. If you're burning up the road. Let's go. If you're burning the candle at both ends, but you're doing it, shout out to you as well. Shout out to everybody who's getting up early, putting in that time, working on their passion. We're right there with you. We love it, mate. Life is millions of things going on. Millions of things going on, guys. Every single day. So shout out to everybody who's dealing with it with a great attitude. Shout out to Super and Andrew, part of your team OLAR. Everybody hit that like and subscribe, guys, for Planet Pickers and the OLAR group. Let's go. We're going to do this every single day. And we love it, mate. We're so grateful. Mate, why me? Why did we get picked? That's what I used to think, why me? Now I know, because I chose it. I chose this life. I chose this life. That's why the only thing is important is the kids, mate, rightly blue. It's my only goal in life is to make sure my kids have got everything they need, and I spend the rest of that time helping, having fun, helping. That's my business plan. Have fun to help. Everybody hit the like if you enjoy the content, please. We're here twice a day, most days. At the same time. Morning and night. Just trying to be better than yesterday, guys. Very hard to stop quick shots. That's why Pacquiao, small guy, does so well. Comes in. Shout out to everybody supporting the stream. Thank you so much, guys. You're amazing. We really appreciate you all. Let's go. Everybody smash that like. Push the stream to more people, guys. Thank you so much to everybody. You know why lives are getting so big? Because everyone's lying online, doing AI all the time, lying to people about it. And then you buy something and it's not real because AI just tricked you. So, shout out to everybody who watches the lives, because you know how big they are now. You know YouTube is the new ITV, the new Channel 1, BBC, Channel 4, Channel 5, Sky Sports. That is the new TV. The new the celebrities who used to be on all the films, all that, they're now on here. This is what's took the focus of people's attention. So shout out to everybody on here who's learning, who's doing amazing work. Shout out to everybody. Smash that like, guys. Let's go. See, what I'm doing is I'm doubling up on the uppercuts And as I go in, there, jab, bang. They think that first one has done it, and then the second one done it. They definitely don't think they're going to catch a third one in the same place with a jab, uppercut, because you're jabbing here, but then you're uppercutting there as well. It's a really good little combo, but you've got to be prepared that you may get hit because you're dropping your hands a bit to throw them, because you're boom, boom. Nice tight guard. First, get on the bag, learn to throw. Then go in there. But get on that bag first, guys, and learn to throw. Get it out there. Thank you to all the support to everyone. Appreciate you. Any tips for me on doing my UWCB? Wing Chun. Number one, have fun. If it's not that serious. If it's like a white collar, I'm not sure what the UWCB is. Is it the welterweight championship belt? Undefeated welterweight championship belt, is it? And breathe, learn to breathe. You know, when you get under stress, breathe. Just breathe, but be ready to explode. You know, once if you're getting on it, explode. Snap back. Be prepared that instead of getting stopped because you're overwhelmed, go out fighting. Go out on your sword. 3-3. 3-3, guys. Let's go. Everybody hit that line. Let's go. For actual advice, it'd be hard to give you because I don't know if you can stand behind your jab. I don't know what your jab's like. I don't know if you can stand behind your jab. I don't know if you've got a bit of swag, a bit of cockiness. I don't know if you're tough, you're strong. Do you get what? Yeah, there. Yeah. Walked out of the gym with him. I didn't mean to. Everybody who likes boxing, go and check out yesterday's live. It was so much sparring. There was about 6 or 7 of us, all switching round. And I think I stayed in there for like 3, 4 people, maybe even 5 people, one after the other. I was like, Nick, yeah, come on. Sam, Charlie, yeah, Tony. And we just kept going boom, boom, and then one of them got back in, one of them got back in. And it was really good because it meant we stayed in for a lot of rounds. What does it mean to stand behind your jab? Just mean like, you know, you can back yourself. Do you know what I mean? Do you follow? If as long as you can back yourself, knowing that you can rely on. Worst ways, you can keep them off you. You know, you're not backing off every time they go like this, and you're not going. You just stand there. If they go like that, go like that. So as they come in, they're going to be going like this, trying to feint you out. 90% of that crap's not going to happen, right? 99% of that crap's not going to happen. Like 99% of the things you think, oh, no, I can't do it because this, can't do it. 99% of that crap don't happen in life. None of it does. It's all what we think in our heads. You see what I'm saying? You know what's coming. Bang, 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 bang. So just prepare for them shots. Just be here. If one comes down, boom, boom. One comes around the side, catch. One might go bang. You can take 80, 90% of it out on this. Someone can hit me 10% all day like that. If it means I can get inside on them and just be just close enough to throw my punches, mate, that's all I need. I don't need a nano particle. And I'm in. So stand behind your jab means to be able to... See, as I went round there, watch this hand and then this hand. Because as I go round, he's throwing a jab. So as he throws a jab, I go, wham! So because he's now putting his jab back, he's going to come with this hand, because he's going to go, right, so I'm going to go, out of his jab, wham! And as I go round here, remember his right hand, I'm then going to go, wham! Catch that one, because he's going to go, wow! I'm then going to catch that on here, boom. And as he then comes back to the right, I'm going to catch that one. It's just that simple. So I'm going to go in, feint. He's going to go, gotcha. Missed. Wham! That you don't see coming back with it. Over the top of his punch, so. Then here. Right, so as I'm here, you know he's going to try and go, they're going to go, boom. So that's when you catch, right? Here. He's going to go, you're going to catch, and as you pivot, look where you are. And even if he does for a left hook, you catch. So work on everything together. Alberto, is that no? Big dog, bro, remember me. You're the W. Keep it going, big dog. Yes, Lou. It's great like that. Smash that like button. Hey, Gravity Core Fitness. Shout out Gravity, inspiring everyone. Appreciate you guys. Amazing. Let's go. Everybody hit that like button, guys. Let's go. Let's go, guys. Shout out to everybody up working out, keeping positive, doing it with a smile, doing everything with a smile. As within, so without, guys. Remember that. Let's go. If you're just starting out, start slow. Start slow, go easy. I enjoyed watching the sparring yesterday. Yes, Blue. Thank you so much, buddy. We appreciate you all. That was amazing, wasn't it, sparring? I loved that last night. I was absolutely in my element last night. Thank you so much. Because I really enjoyed that as well. I really, really did. It was amazing. Everyone loves it. Great group of lads. Everyone's got respect. Everyone that gets in. No one goes mental and never had a problem, ever. None of us never had problems with anything or anyone. You know, everyone supports every single like the coach. He's like, well, just give me a ring, 9 o'clock, man. I'm here every day. Like, yeah, we'll do some pad work. That's the people you want around you, man. Elevating you, lifting you up. Supporting your journey, whatever it is, especially when you can see people working out physically, mentally, they're learning, so they're getting knowledge, they're trying to help other people pass that on. They're the people you want to be around. You're always going to grow. Not always in the area you want, because you're going to end up helping people, so you'll be growing in their area. But that is you growing in philanthropy, help, patience, whatever. Yeah, my advice for people starting out is go easy. Just go really easy on the bag, nice and light. Get your technique down. Nice and light, because you can quicken up and you can power up later. Right now, John Joe, my dog. Yes, yes, I love it. Shout out Blue, shout out John Joe. And Luke, let's go. Yeah, if you're new, just work light on the bag. It's so much more enjoyable, is it, well, when you do things right. Then when you've done them right, you can look back on all the things you've done wrong and think, wow, I just kept going. I knew I'd done it wrong straight away. I didn't say sorry. What are you saying sorry for? You want to be in sorrow? Nah. Mourning? Don't want to be in mourning. We're not in mourning. We're grateful. We're happy. We've got the day. We're up. We've got the whole day. Let's go. We can do whatever we want. Remember that. It's our choice. We all got the same 24 hours, guys. Man, I love this. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. $41, I love it, mate. It's like I'm just started. What do you reckon I'll get on mod if I keep going, big one? If I check your comments and they're all positive and agrees, we have a team. It's team's public opinion. Sorry about it, guys. That might happen. If it does, if it happens, it's only connecting, right? And if it does cut off, and it does that thing where it stays on for 40 minutes, it ain't gonna be 40 minutes this time. Lizzie, Mod, I've got other people, Sean, they're gonna cut it off at the other end on their computers because everyone's got access in with my family and that. They'll go boom and cut it off. So if you like the stream, you wanna keep going, just go back on, because that's literally half the numbers. Just for that little bit, that shows you how short people's retention is. So they don't, you know, all I'll say is if it cuts off, just keep looking or check the page in like 10 minutes. If I'm not back on, I probably won't be for an hour or so, or whenever the next stream is, all right? So I apologise, it's not me, it's just reconnecting from the things. Apparently it's a common problem in real life, IRL. But yeah, so we've got some new gloves on the phone. We've got loads of new gloves on the phone. I've got about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's probably like 5 or 6 pairs of new gloves we're trying out. And I'll tell you what, these, one of the best gloves I've ever tried in my life. These are one of the best gloves I've ever tried in my life. I spar in these, right? And I'm like rapid. I'm like, who's a fast person? You know when Floyd Mayweather throws his jab and he goes like, and goes, it just comes out like, that's what I'm trying to go after. That sort of snap and speed. Now, I'm never going to achieve anything close to that because Floyd's been training his whole entire life in the gym. So I don't think, please don't think I'm saying that, but I'm trying to copy the best. It's why I copied Gravity Core Fitness for the press-ups. I'm going to start doing 500 press-up stream as my start. That's just my start. I might end up with 100 press-ups and in a ball of crying tears and my own blood and my own wee. Like, ah. So, yeah. We'll see. We'll see how many I get done, right? I'm going to do it. I'm plucking up the courage. But obviously, it's just going to be, boom, tomorrow I'm going to do 500 to see what I get. And if I got to, say, like an hour, and it was on like 100, then you know it's going to take 5 hours. There's not much point we can continuing because I'm probably not going to finish at the moment. But we'll see, right? If I do them in sets of 20, I don't know, I can crack out 20 press-ups, I think. Let's see, maybe 10 or 20s. I've got a bad shoulder at the minute, I don't know how many I'll do. It's pretty bad. I think I'm doing shorter than that as well, and I'm on my knuckles on these gloves, so it's a bit long. Probably sets of 10. We're gonna get away with that. But if I can go shorter, if I can do them half press ups, you know, I've heard micro movements are really good. I watched this one guy. He was doing a marine training. He was like, you don't need to go all the way down. You get smaller and curvier muscles. Just a little bit more shorter makes them go like that, apparently, rather than big, long ones. I don't know, I haven't done it, but we'll see. Let's go. You should hear the messages on our WhatsApp group, right? They're like, AD, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. All because they don't really hit me and I manage to go like that low and boom, I'll catch them with these special shots and stuff. But it's not like I'm just throwing it. I stand there and I'm in the chest chasing them down. You don't move away. All you gotta do is stand there. I'm not gonna constantly tee off on people. That wouldn't be fair. If someone's better than someone else and you just constantly being like, that's a bully. I'd never do that, but we're all learning together. Come on. Yes, love it, the punch bag. Spider-Man's red and blue. Or all black. Yes. I just need a bit of, oh, the blue, yeah, well done. I love how you put that together. I love Marvel as well. I think a lot of it in it is real. And I understand quantum mechanics and an inverted Mobius strip and a Mobius loop and a Klein flask and every particle and every interstitial and every spin and the island of stability. So I understand it all. It's not like I'm not just like watch one film and go, oh wow, that's real life. I'm not like that. I'm the furthest thing away from that. I'm grounded in reality. And that's it. I'm a truth seeker. I like facts. I live by that. Truth is forever, a lie is for about a day. That's how I know things like that, because I live by these stoic quotes. So I'm not by any means letting my mind wander or daydreaming. I honestly believe some of this stuff's real, just because it fits in with the physics. A couple of little things you could change, maybe, or... When's the giveaway? Soup was on it. Soup was on it like a carb on it. Soup was destined to win, mate. But I'm going to loosen up now. I'm always so tense when I box because I'm so used to being here. I have to be. I can't cover. I'm so small. I can't cut. My arms are even smaller than my body in per capita in mass, right? So I can only cover a small proportion of my body, right? How I need to cover it. I can't really do that because you can hit there and that knocks your cerebellum, which puts you off balance. And it does happen. You get a little bit of a head. I've never been like that, but you get a little bit of a headache when you get hit too many times in one place. You just do, right? Because that gets scar tissue, and then when you that scar tissue is useless. All the blood's quickly gone away from it. So when you hit, then you're hitting the next bit, and it's just all stopping oxygen flowing around, and you breathe through your blood, not your lungs. You take oxygen in through your airways into your lungs, but you breathe through your blood because the blood has to get your heart, your oxygen, your brain, all this. So this is why I'm always here. Always. I don't have to do this or this. I'm just here. I know by looking at someone's feet exactly where their head is. I don't need to look here and do all this and look them in the eye. I look them in the eye when we're a fist apart. I look them in the eye all the time then. But if I'm going in for attack, I just look down at the ground. Because then they don't know where I'm going. Whereas if I look at them, most people will go like, look to where you're punching, and you'll go, and you'll look down here to the body. I don't give any of them indications away, which makes it even harder for people to track where I'm going to go. Because I go, and then I'm over here. Like if you watched that Sparring last night, straight away I was here, and then I was round the back of Sam, standing round the back of him, and he was still like this, because he went like that. When he opened up, I was all the way around the back. I was standing behind him like that. And everyone was laughing and giggling. Because it was funny. I was just showcasing that round like Lomachenko, and I'm already 180. And then the second time I went 360 degrees round him, and he still hadn't even, he wasn't compass meant as to where I was. Lomachenko and Nazim, they're the boxers. What's a parry? So you throw, and as you throw like that, someone will come back to you, and you'll go. So I'm going to do 3 moves. I'm going to throw a jab, I'm going to throw a parry, and then I'm going to come back with a right hand. So I'm going to do 1 parry 2, ready? 1 parry 2. And that 2 is the real one we're waiting for. So you're going to go, boom, bang, stomp. Now you're going to give all of this, right? You're going to chin up like you're proud, like I'm too proud to be here. And I'm so proud, I've never had a fight in my life, but let's go, let's get them in the ring. And as someone does this, you're going to go, just to allude to your coming to an attack, and it's a rubbish attack because you're just doing this. So this needs to be moody, while giving the impression that you're just openly coming in to do this and you're ready. And then they're going to go bang with a stiff jab. That's just when you're going to go. And as you do that, you're going to go bam. Hello. You're going to go like this, all sleepy, like. And you're going to go, hello. One of the things Sam says is he goes, if I go, hello, he knows something's like up. He knows, because I used to come in and I'd be so quick at like a table tennis shot or something, paddleball or golf or foot golf or climbing. I'd do it, and as I go, hello, like I'm just popping out going, hello. It's a little inside joke. Shout out to Sam for getting in there every single week. Every single day we've got, he just jumped in there, sparred anyone that's turned up, and he'd never even had an argument in his life before. He was like, I ain't got that killer instinct in me, I just ain't got it. All this, turns up, gets in there, shout out to Tony, shout out to his son Charlie, shout out to Katie. Shout out to Liz for filming all the time, doing all that work behind the camera. If you want to go and support Lizzie, you can go buy Lizzie a coffee. If you go to our bio, there's links in there where you can buy Lizzie a coffee. You can look at some air ropes. They're a workout tool. They're amazing. I actually know the owner of that and the operator and the creator. He's a proper serial entrepreneur himself. And you can do all these things with them. You do that and you end up like this. Gosh. I feel amazing, I really do. 41 as well. Like this every second of every day, 24 hours a day. You've got to really love life and think life's magic. Because when you're filled with inspiration, you don't see me angry all the time, do you? So therefore, I'm filled with inspiration. And that inspiration is what makes me so happy. I'm normal, I get angry, I shout, I scream, I'll shout at people. I'm no different than anyone else. I'm just doing it with a smile on my face 99.9% of the day. So we'll go for that punch, right? 1, 2, yeah? But you're gonna do it in one sort of move. You're gonna go and use that for your boom, as if you're going like that. Wham, right? You're gonna go 1 parry, 2, yeah? 1 parry, 2. Let's go. 1. What I do is I tap my shoulder. Watch me go like that, yeah? And that is me tapping a glove out the way. Yeah, so boom, tap the glove out the way. So, but I do it so quick because rather than just do that, I like to really go like a boom, and angular momentum. I'm very light. So a lot of stuff people are gonna see me do, they're gonna think, you can't do this, you can't do that. I have to do it that. I've got no choice, do you understand? I'm 9 stone, dripping wet. I have to run around in the shower to get wet because the raindrops miss me because I'm so small, right? So, miles on the clock, exactly, 41. A lot of miles on the clock, son. I'm like an old cool Tina. All we've got to do is keep the cool Tina going, just jazzing it up with technology. As the technology comes out, we're going to jazz it up. So we're going to stick a dump valve on it, and we're going to stick a nice stereo in there, as well as a new carburetor and some other bits. It's going to be looking like a Lamborghini soon, don't worry, guys. And we're doing an overhaul with this place. As you know, I'm just getting keys cut. Thank you to one of my best friends, Alex. Thank you to one of my best buddies, Alex. He's got all this stuff. He's just completely looked after me with everything. Like, I got that from a boot sale. He gave us that bag. That one we got from eBay. The speedball's offline, but all the gloves, this bag. Alex, but he's offered me loads more stuff. He's offered me one of them and some other bits and other bags, but I just can't fit it all in here. So now we've got everything. That gym we was at yesterday, that's going to be our filming place now. We're going to film there every day. We've got the keys, we've got the place to ourselves, so we can just get on with it. No interruptions with signal, no interruptions with problem. I'm getting a brand new device to only film and stream from, so there's no complications. There'll be no reason. If anyone cuts on my stream, I must be being hacked or something. Because we should have no interruptions now, guys. And we're going to finish off these 5-6 weeks. I think we've got 6 weeks still strong, right? Very strong. Every day training hard, working around on each bag. We've got the gel bags, we've got the big water bag, the death bag, the floor to ceiling spring ball, we've got the speed ball, we've got all these other heavy bags, double bags, massive, you know, for your big shots, really wide shots. When you're throwing them from here, because someone's here and you're trying to hit here, you need that big bag to and really open up one. We've got them all there, so we're absolutely grateful for that. Thank you so much to Alex. Shout out to Alex, man. He runs a charity. He's an architect, like a building surveyor. He can do it all, mate. And he's running a charity, teaching 30, 40, 50 kids, 2 rooms full of kids, all running about nuts, you know, 5 years old and up, running about nuts, all of them, in and out of rooms, one skipping, one doing this. He's like, getting it. But he does it, and they'll get disciplined, exactly what they need. Not everyone's got fathers, or a dad, or a mentor, put a person over them, a strong role model. And we all need that, mate. We all need to look up to someone like that. You can't always do it for a TV screen all the time. You need to then go off and practice in life. Let's go, guys. Let's go. I've got to pop off in a minute for a meeting. I don't know what time it is now. What's the time? Yeah, about an hour. I've got to go for a meeting. And then massive ears, yeah, like the FA Cup's done. and then we'll be back for lunchtime. I think I was going to do around 11. I don't think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to have a bit more time to work and then do it later, about 1. About 1 o'clock, I think I'm going to do it. Maybe 12:30, if I can. So I might need a bit more time, actually. I'm trying to drop off as many things as I can now, myself, and it's hard, because people muck step up all the time. If you ain't doing it yourself, the job you want done won't get done. And if you've got high standards, mate, yeah, be careful when you raise your standards, because you're about to get disappointed a lot. Not by yourself, by other people. So don't have expectations for anyone else, keep them for yourself. And keep all that energy, or you'd be disappointed in someone else, having expectations, your brother ain't doing this, this ain't doing this. Put all that energy into yourself and studying and being of a vast knowledge on what your thing is. And then go off and do it. And extra, study, then go off and take action. Study, action, study, action, study, action, study, action. That's what you should be doing all the time. Perfecting your craft. And if you're working and you don't want to, right there, look, you're working. You were a king. Hello. It's all about the knowledge, really. All this is well and good, but everyone can do this. Everyone can kick a ball. It's about the knowledge. You've just got that knowledge. And once you've got it, you can go and do it. Your confidence will come when you do things. Some people do things first time, great. Other people take ages to do it. But as long as you do it, you're not on anyone else's time. This is the problem. Having a job, going to school, all this scheduling. You want the baby to sleep. No, she's got to go to sleep at 7 o'clock. Why is she? What if she's not tired? What if a bit of food you give her a bit more energy, she stays up longer today? What if she ain't used her energy for the day? Tell you what, why don't we let her choose when she sleeps, instead of saying, you've got to go and have a good night's sleep because the mum needs a good night's sleep and the dad needs a good night's sleep, so you start putting them in cots and all this. Baby should be in bed with mum and dad, skin on skin, like that. That's it. Then the parent sleeps better because they know they can't move because they've got a baby on their chest and you consciously know that. So way like that, I took the baby out of Sean's arms, right, to wrap it up in a blanket and put her in a thing. Because he was literally off. I thought, right, just in case he turns us out, I will do it. Just to be safe, because I knew he would have put her in. So as I went out, he went, because that's how conscious he was that the baby moved a bit. And he sleeps like a log. I go to him, Sean. He goes, and I'm going, Sean. And he still ain't right. Yeah, I moved the baby one millimetre. I went, right, that's good. And as he woke up, he went, I went, it's all right, it's okay, go to sleep, it's just me. I'd already had the blanket laid, wrapped her up, put her down. She went to sleep though till 11 at night, till 11 in the morning. She slept for 12 hours without waking that baby. 11 to 11, pretty much. Maybe like within an hour less. Might have been 10:30 or 10:15. So I couldn't believe it. I was holding in my arms, it was 11:37. So I was looking at Sean like, how's that possible? That's how mucked up it is for other people, even us. Our baby wakes up a lot, right? Because she's breastfed, so she feeds a lot. But think about that. Sleeps for 11 till nearly 11. I was gobsmacked. Yet my nephew done it 20 years ago. He slept for longer. He only woke up to feed. We call him the running man because he just runs everywhere. Harvey, labelled with ADHD because he's got loads of energy. Forget he's super smart, don't have a problem, have a conversation, ain't got any other problems. Might get into a bit of trouble because he jumped over a fence and got a spike through his leg because he was taking a cut through this sort of thing, like for an alley. But being labelled with ADHD, yet not a thing wrong with him. Just got a bit of guts, so he tries things, like goes on a motorbike, fell off, skin graft, broken leg. And for that, he gets labelled he's got ADHD, just because an accident happens. What do they call the government then when they muck up the housing market, or the financial district when they muck up? What do you call that then? Because it was the person that made that decision. Only that affected loads more people. Shouldn't we be focusing on that? Instead of a kid falling off a motorbike. So you're just going to pull one side to the other side, and then looks like you're going to go like that, but you're not. You're going to go like that. You're going to go. You're going to pull from one side, and you're going to go like that, like you're walking this way, but you're not. You're going to go. Right. And now we'll close it up and tighten it up. There. Because you're at the angular momentum, like that. You're pulling all off that because it's like the drunk boxer when he goes like that. He don't know whether he's going to go like this next, or this next, or this next, or this next, but he's pulling it all off of angular momentum. I love you guys. Thank you so much for supporting the stream. Anyone who wants to support the chat, you can send fan badges, super chats, super thanks. There's other ways you can do it. If you go on our bio, we've got merch coming. We've got tracksuits, trucker caps, cold thermos and a coffee mug. We're starting with them four just to put up, just to see, you know, what numbers are. And then we've got all the books, you know, we'll go through the books gradually, we'll get to the books, and I'll put a link up now and again on community as much as I can for each book. But a lot of them are just starting for the first time. I've never even read a book properly. So I won't be up pumping all of them. Do you know what I mean? You can go and look at them, they're on Amazon, but I wouldn't be trying to advertise them. They're just books that I tried at first, but they was good enough to publish. I was told to publish them, but I'm going to write much better ones now, much more detailed. I mean, they're 30 chapters, 100,000, 30,000 words, things like that. They're proper books. They've got index, prefix, index, back page, everything. Front cover, all the artwork's done amazingly. And I wrote 50 that year. I wrote about 30 kids books as well. Like 30 kids books, about 20, maybe no, max, maybe 28 kids books for Ophelia's Enchanted X-Plays, Ophelia and the Magic Roundabout, Ophelia and the Magic Layout, all these different ones where she goes to Uniland because she loves unicorns, and then she wakes up and there's like Marty the monkey, Cyril the squirrel, Ellie the elephant, Sammy the snake, you know, all these animals like that, double-barreled like Marvel do it, you know, the Green Goblin and the Dark Destroyer, so DD, GG, all that. I didn't actually just copy because of that, but I thought it's a good barrel rape, and I actually said, actually Marvel do it, they got the Green Goblin, you know, and it all fit together. I thought, that's why they do it. Do you know what I mean? It's easy to remember and whatever. So I started going through that, and then I done like a series, but I never tried to sell them. I just put them up and posted them, and that was it. I got on with something else. I didn't like try and advertise them, like just posting them up. People want to buy them, they can buy them. I haven't even checked to see if I've sold any. I could have sold £1 million worth of books. I wouldn't know because it's on an Amazon account that I just set up and done just to publish. I've never looked. I don't know about banking information or the financial information. I was literally doing it to challenge myself to see if I could do it. And I've done 50 books in a year. I've never read a book in my life. I'm uneducated. I'm a moron. I haven't got a qualification or a credential or anything like that. I've got the odd certificate maybe if I took a course or something, but nothing like a proper qualification. Nothing. So if I can do it, anyone can do it. So if you're into books and you'd love to publish, mate, we can show you how. I'm probably a better teacher than I am a writer, because I can tell you quickly how to do it. I had a meeting with a lady named Wendy. I just sent her a little course. Not really a course, but you know, like a cheat sheet of what to do, how to do it. She's publishing her son's book. He plays golf for England. And I had a meeting with her about Arj from that show, Anyways Essex. And about these workout things. That's 9 stone. That is 9 stone. Well done. I can barely read that. Like T, something N, 9. I'm getting old. But yeah, just know anyone, if you want to do publishing, mate, you can do it. Anyone can do it. It's very, very easy. What I've seen is, like, if you want to do a football league, right? Oh, I ain't got Wembley. How am I going to have 90,000 people there? Well, yeah, if you want to earn like £100 million a week, by all means, go to Wembley. But if you just want to start a football league, easy. Easy. You just got to be good at organising. That's it. If you're a good organiser, you know, and you know you've got a bit of class and you can make things look half decent, you know, like put things together, make them, you can do it. You've seen these promotions popping up with boxing? You've seen it? What I ain't seen yet is football leagues. I want to see more football leagues. There's so many people that play football that are good at football that just ain't got the access, really. They have to go to your regular football league and they're just, some of them ain't, yeah. I've been and played in some of them. They're not, they can be better, they can be different. Some of the rules are useless. They're just the rules of the place that they're in and that ruins it. You've got to do stupid things to join sometimes, when really, you just want to turn up and play football, that's it. Some people just want to turn up and play football, others want to do a proper league. There should be more things like that. All this, remember when you grew up, it was like, no football, no playing here. No playing here. All right, thanks. Just a site full of kids. I suppose that's where the old Karen come from. Poor Karen. It doesn't matter. Boxing, publishing, football, whatever you wanted to do, you can do it nowadays. You've got access to everything. You can just turn on the camera. You've got loads of people, millions of people watching you. You say, just turn up here. Anyone who's got next thing, people are flooding in. So selling something is easy now. Anyone can have money. You just, what are you selling? What are you doing? Stop thinking you need to do it a certain way. You don't. Just get out there and do it. You'll find it out when you go and do it. You'll find, oh, I'm going to need that. Okay, I'll go and do that. You're held up for a day, not for a week thinking you can't do it, a month thinking you can't do it, a year thinking you can't do it because you ain't got all these things. Go do it and find out what you need. You start accumulating stuff on the way. I started collecting stuff from my farm probably like 10 years ago. And I mean like office, toilets, drinking water, signs like that. I started collecting 10 years ago. 10 years ago. I started doing YouTube 10 years ago. I've been doing it 10 years without getting paid. That's it. That's every day. Run out my camera, filming, do stuff. Never been paid a penny. And now look. Now all them, I had 3,000 videos up, which I wish I'd left up because I'd be getting paid for them now, right? And I deleted about 2,000 of them. 2,200. Liz deleted 1,200 and was monetized. And thanks for that, baby. Appreciate you. And super. Shout out to the hide and seek champion. All you got to remember is that that's a lot. That's like 6 months worth of work probably gone up on camera. All gone. That you'd be getting paid for. Every second you're getting paid for. Every like, every watch hour you're getting paid for. So now I'm going to go even harder because I've had something. A dramatic change requires a dramatic answer, right? Now we've got to go and do much better things to increase the views even more, because people then think, well, that's going to be more awesome video, right? So I think on Saturday, you're going to see some awesome things on here. Things you've never seen me do on Saturday. And then eventually we'll get to the mind thing. I've got a sleep study today for a sleep clinic. Then apparently I've got to have my brain checked. So some of you might be right. I might be a nutter. Nice for the sleep. I like it when I'm in close, and someone like Tony, he's good to be, he's happy being here like me, right? So when I'm here, I'll just push off a little bit, maybe, or I'll wait for him to go. As soon as he goes, I'll just catch. If he gets it off in time, and I ain't in the position I need to be, or I'm not like ready to exchange, I'll just go like that. I'll just catch and roll. Off of that catch and roll, if it's after, it'll be catch, roll, bang, one back. Or if I'm this side and I'm in here and he's before he's thrown, I'll try and go like one of them, here and here, so quick that as it hits here, he quickly goes like that, and just in time, the other side catches it. And I think I've done it enough times now to know it works. It really takes the guts out of you when you get here. It really does. And he stopped the other day. He said, you caught me right here. And it just took the winds out of you. And it will. It don't matter who you are, how strong you think you are. If you get in that right place, mate, we're all going down. All of us. What's your favourite boxer? Who's your favourite boxer, guys? Who do you think is one of the best to do it? It don't matter what weight. You can say a couple. You can say lightweight this, heavyweight that. But who do you know? I can't wait to see Prince Nazim and all them again, and his son, I can't wait to see him box his son. I'm gonna look him up when I get 5 minutes today. I'm gonna look him up, see what he's like. I'm gonna watch a couple of his fights, the highlights, just so I can see the best bits. See him under pressure, see him when he's on the attack. I want to see if he's like his dad. I haven't seen him yet. I haven't had time really to watch him, search him up. And I've gone in today. You know, he's out, I think he's 6-0. You know, he might be another Naz. He might just have it in the blood, in the genes, mate. Some people are, they're exactly like their dad. I think Tyson Fury's like his dad, isn't he? Whereas Mike Tyson's son isn't. And I think that's because I feel like Mike's got a lot of knowledge, so he's passed on. You don't need to be like me, probably. You know, you just don't need to be like me. I've been like me. Why do you need to be like me? Be yourself, you know, and that's probably what he's like. Whereas, you know how the Irish are, we raise our sons to be like us, you know, exactly like us, because we're impervious to psychological warfare, we've got massive egos, and we think we're the nuts, when really we're not. We could do such better as a people, all of us could if we didn't think like that. If you think like that, you've got to think like that about the best bits of you, and then want them to take them and do better than that, because they've got to be their own person, right? If I have another boy, right? Not that I'm going to try out another boy, but if I was to adopt a kid, I would make that child a genius savant. Like he'd be a world champion in boxing now. If not a premiership player or a mathematician, it would be something so dedicated that one thing that I knew he loved, or like a feeling with science or whatever, I'm going to make him do it. Like it's going to be something they've got to dedicate a good few hours to, 2, 3, 4 hours a day. You know, something like that. Don't know exact numbers and that, but I'm definitely going to make sure that they've got an interest. Hopefully it's science, but I'm not going to push that on them. I'm just going to make sure they understand it, like they have to at school and all that sort of stuff. But whatever they're great at, I'm going to shine a massive floodlight on it. So they can do their best, you know, for opportunity, for resources. I'm going to do my best like that. I think passion is so important now to do, even if it's just as a hobby, even if you don't like your job, you've got to do something you're passionate about on the side to supplement that. Otherwise you'll be unhappy most of the time, and life's not meant for that. God didn't make all this world, I don't think, for people to go, oh, I'm working 40 hours a day, I'm barely paying the bills, and I've done that like for 40 years. You know, barely got by because I have this job, that job. We're all in control of our own destiny. But I don't think everyone's made like that. Man created the economy. Man created these jobs. You know, the big companies make enough money where their whole entire bloodline is done forever. None of them need to work, but yet they control so much of the world. What we eat, what we drive, where we are, you know. And that's our choice, to use them. So think what's possible for yourself. I mean, I'm grateful for the big companies. I don't look at billionaires like some people think they've got too much. They earn it. It's up to them what they have. I'm not one of those people. Even when there's an oil spill and things like that, yeah, it's not nice. And when the bombs drop, yeah, that's not nice as well. And I'm not saying it because I'm not in that position. It's happening all around the world. It's just going to happen here probably soon, by the looks of things. But everyone's going to war and arguing. I just read yesterday that some jets got scrambled because Russia done a revenge attack on Ukraine. But I thought, well, what do you want to do? Just go, how far this time, you know? Because of our media, we read it and it's like, oh no, they've done something. So they've got like nuclear jets up or something. So it's a scary time to be alive like that with these wars and stuff. I don't really talk about it because I don't know enough about it, like religion. So I don't talk about anything, but I'm just saying at this time in our life, wow. All these weapons that are about. What happens to a good old tear up? If the two heads of the country got a problem, then the two heads... You know what's funny? I ain't never seen Trump or Putin have a fight. Yeah, they're sending bombs and lorry loads of weapons. I ain't seen one of these geezers have a fight yet. You've got all these tough men going and fighting their war, but they ain't even had a fight. I mean, Putin probably has. All I'm saying is, come on, Gil. Go to a field and have a square up and see what's happening. Then one of you be the alpha, one of you say, no, I'm tougher than you, I'll make this decision. You want to fight over it? Or even better idea, and this would be my choice, shake hands and say, look, whatever's happened in the past, let's be friends, right? Look, we've all got blood coursing through our veins, haven't we? Let's be friends. Let's see how we can help each other. Let's see how we can be friends. We don't have to be enemies. Why are we enemies? You haven't done anything to me. I haven't done anything to you. That was like the last person who took over. This one is going to be different. I'm going to be friends with this one. We're going to be best mates. Why can't I have just a happy, jolly old fat guy who goes on there and goes, oh, no, I don't like fighting. No, we're not going to do that. Let's shake hands. Why so hard about that, guys? It's just not the world we live in, is it? Ain't it mad? Someone wants to kill you and beat you up just because you're from a over that grass verge. What's going on? Like, people don't control their mind. They just ain't even got their own brain. That's why government means govern your government. Ment in Latin means mind. I must be in a world on my own, I tell you. Maybe I haven't killed a few brain cells for like 10 years, I don't know. And I eat organic food most of the time. Which is why I'm buying a farm and vertical farming, lots of different organic veg, fruit, herbs, veggies, loads of stuff. It makes you think different, doesn't it, when you exercise, eat healthy. Don't get me wrong, I still poison my body, I have sugar. My thing was about 2 years ago, I said to myself, I'm going to stop smoking, I'm going to stop swearing, and I'm going to get married. They were like some of the main things of me, what I wanted to do with my family, like me, Liz and the girls. And there's one thing I've got as a goal, and that's just to make sure Riley Blue, he's 20, he's a boxer footballer, he's got everything he needs, anything he needs from me, and if he wants to go, or if he wants to learn, I'm able to teach him, you know, put him in a position where, oh, no, don't worry, I can reach out and maybe find out something about that for you. You might be able to get a start here if you needed a job. You know, I wanted to experience a job in a certain industry. I might be able to help him study, whatever they need. I want to be able to do that for them. Liz, those were my goals a couple of years ago, right? And I've worked on nothing else. I've not gone and done other things. I've worked on just those things and only those things. Because they're my businesses. That's why they say mind your business. And they mean that in a personal way, don't they? Because business is business. No such thing as personal and business or business and pleasure. It's all rubbish. Or work-life balance. It is what it is. You can put labels on it all you want. What about when you finish night and you're talking to your wife about like this and that, or your husband, whoever it is? What are you doing then? You're doing business. When you give the kid money, go and shop, get some sweets. That's business. You're sending them to a business to do business and exchange money, but you're not teaching them in the business. They're just going willy-nilly, like, give everything sweets and money. Teach them that money, that's business. If they're doing it at a young age, why aren't you teaching that at a young age? That's why the elites move different. They just teach their kids different. Wealthy people talk different about money, everything. I've been around enough people now to know how they talk. And I've seen some of these people, what they teach their kids. And when they do it right, it ain't like, oh, she's 5 years old, you can't, no, you're actually sitting with a till on money. What if anything ever happened? Wouldn't it be better to teach them the things that they can know? Finances, food. I see a 2-year-old kid in China cooking an egg. He put a plate on this hot plate, like a bowl over this bit of bread, and it rised and all this. He was like, wow, how the egg, put it in, a bit of spring onion, chopped it up. 2, 3 years old. He was a baby. He's just used to doing it every morning. Because his granddad looks after him or something. And he's like 90. We don't really give a lot of it up. What I see nowadays anyway, especially with this YouTube and all that, with the kids with it, they ain't got a lot of responsibility, some of them. Some of them ain't got none. I've got a chore sheet for my daughter, and I call it a reward sheet rather, sorry. Not a chore sheet. But I got one of them, so I started writing, brushing your teeth is not a chore. That's something you have to do. It shouldn't be a chore, you should be happy to do it. You know, them sort of things, I believe, they shouldn't be like, oh, write that down. It should be making sure your shoes are put up. Damn them things. Tidying your toys. A little bit of responsibility is a great thing. Next for them, now she's 5, right? 6, sorry, now she's 6 the other day. I'm going to teach her whatever money she gets, so like I've got a tenner on the side there, yeah? I'm going to give her that, I'm going to say, right, you've got to split that into 3 bits. So then I'm going to give her 10 coins, and she'll be left over with 1. And then I'll say, what would you do now? She'll go, well, I'll say, no, you split that into 3. You know, or you can add 1 to that if you want for this time. She'll split that, and I'll say, right, this one's for you. I'll see it on a short. This one's for you. This one's for you to spend on whatever you want. This one's for you to invest. And this one's for you to give to charity. That's what I'm going to do with her. And then every time she gets it over a month, I'm going to then say, right, now you can go, now we'll go to her shop, spend that at the end of the month. And that's something she's going to have to look forward to. Because she's got too many toys already, and I notice sometimes the games they play ain't the right games. They're playing the imaginary games, but it's because they've got too much stuff, and there's too much to choose from. Like, I've got one pair of gloves that I really love. It's these, and then black ones, for different reasons, they're different sizes, 8 ounce, 10 ounce, whatever. Heavy, light work, whatever. I can understand that. But I don't need all the gloves, because, you know, they're not for me, are they? They're for other people when they spar and stuff. We've got enough pairs for everyone. But I only need 1 pair. It's nice to have a backup or something like that, but you don't need that on everything. You don't need like 100 pairs, 100 toys. So I'm not trying to do all that anymore. I was consuming, like, I have 100 pairs of trainers and stuff. They're not all like expensive. £5 some of them, £6, £7. Them light ones, like them. But what do I need that many pairs for? I don't. I have to use that like that. Because my shoulder's quite bad, I can't really throw it anymore. Or, correction, I'm scared to throw it anymore. Because that hurt so bad that time, it's made it last 6+ years. I'm like, nah, mate, longer than that, I think, because of Arnie. So I've just suffered with this. And I still won't let it go. No matter what happens, I'm going to build it. Whatever happens, I don't care. I'm still going to fight. I'm still going to build it, no matter what. If I had to fight with 1 arm, I'd fight with 1 arm. BMW, nice, 3 litre. Let's go, guys. Right, I'm going to go have a wee. So I've got to put my phone on charge, right? So I'll catch up with you in about